Extra Guards X here with Killstreaks. Who needs them? Basically, a review of the new Bare Bones playlists that were put up the other day in Modern Warfare 2. Um, Basically, a little description is that it's two playlists. One is, kill-based game types, team deathmatch, free-for-all with up to 8 players. And the other one, the objective Bare Bones Pro, is Demolition, Domination, Capture the Flag, and Headquarters Pro. Now, some of the pros and cons, let's go over the pros first. In both playlists, people are less worried about preserving kill streaks, because kill streaks, other than being able to brag about them, don't mean anything in terms of your team winning. Getting more kills versus death, is always good in terms of being an effective player, especially in a kill-based game type, but in the end, you don't need to be campy to get that one more kill for whatever it is. And it doesn't exaggerate, your skill or lack thereof, since there is so many overpowered things in the game. They could easily give you the 1-2 extra kills you need for a kill streak, which exaggerate, by getting another kill streak on top of that, and, etc., etc. The game types they chose were the most affected, by kill streaks. Demolition, Domination, Capture the Flag, and Headquarters. You have a payload out, you're going to score major points, whatever the game types those are. You're going to be able to protect all the bombs, the flags, all that stuff, and give you huge cover with whatever objective you're going after. And those kill streaks also get a lot of kills anyway, which obviously help towards the kill dependent game types. So that's good. And I mean, just in general, it's a less exaggeration of players' skill or lack thereof, like I said. So that means the more you take out of the game, the more little features that exaggerate, the noob tube, your akimbo, weapons, all that kind of stuff. The more you take that stuff out, the more skill there is involved, because that's the more stuff everybody has to use that are the same. So, let's see. Some of the cons, the objective playlist took the place of the Capture the Flag playlist, so now you can no longer play Capture the Flag by itself. Let's see, 4v4 team deathmatch can be too small for big maps, like the Wasteland especially. You really have to take one corner after you get a lead to force the other team to try and take it from you. And like I've said in past videos, that's a good thing, that psychological advantage that you could get by just getting the lead. But now it's exaggerated because you're in that small part of the map and people are just spawn farther away, in team death, versus free-for-all where you spawn near your enemies, so you don't have to travel across the map. But team deathmatch, it's a huge psychological advantage. People are going to start making more, mistakes and making themselves easier targets. And let's see what else. Still, when you're in a full party, or even when a small party, it doesn't matter. When you play free-for-all, you're forced to play against your teammates in that bare bones normal pro. Some people don't like the idea of that because you're hurting each other's stats, but then again, most stats are modded now, so it doesn't matter unless your friend is legit. Or if you care about this stuff at all. Most people don't even, anymore. And then again, it's not a complete fix, in the end too. There's still people, one-man army, noob tubing all over the place and just cheap shit, secondary akimbos. Half the stuff they added, overpowered, but, if you want something more competitive and fair, doesn't exaggerate people's skill or lack thereof, go play game battles. MLG variant is pretty competitive and, skill based versus, because you could say noob tube versus a noob tube. Yeah, you could compare skill, but a noob tube versus an M4, there's almost no contest. One requires a lot less skill than the other does. So, the weapon I'm using in this video, F2000, is the weapon I'm working on since I'm going for 100% legit, challenge complete kind of thing. This brings up a good point too. So many people complain about the UMP, but bottom line, people gotta pay attention and realize there are SMGs that act like ARs because obviously this F2000 acts just like an SMG. It's horrible long distance. At any long distance, you normally have to burst. At close distance, it's amazing for hip firing with that rate of fire. So there are ARs that act like SMGs and SMGs that act like ARs. Get over it. Alright? Nothing to complain about the UMP. The normal tips other than that, all game types except for free-for-all requires a lot of teamwork and situational awareness. Simply because you can't be the one lone person working on a kill streak. That helps the rest of the team. You are part of the team, and you're all going for the same objective. And you got to be protecting each other. It's more realistic, more competitive, and more based on your skill with your gun and how well you can place yourself on the map compared to where your other teammates are, and your areas of responsibility in terms of what targets you'll take versus your teammate, 50 feet to the left of you. Yeah. Let's see. I'm being forced to move out of my dorms within 5 days to another dormitory on base, so I'm not gonna be able to play for a while. I need to update my website. Not gonna be able to do many videos in the next week. Tryouts on Sunday for Team Dominator with 8 Gaming. Send me a text message on Xbox Live that simply says DMAR tryouts. Voice messages and random friend requests get deleted, so don't bother. No offense to anybody, it's just I get so many I can't go through all of them. You can ask questions through text messages and I'll read them and respond, but no voice messages, please. And yeah, we're coming up to the end of the video. Just realized Bare Bones Pro is a great playlist, or set of playlists. It's more about, your skill with a gun, and that's what the game really should have been about in the first place. They shouldn't have added all this crap. So, it's good though. If you want to play more competitively, not this arcadey bullshit, there you go. There's going to be more people that are going to play this. There's people doing all the camping for kill streaks. They're not going to play this because they're not going to be doing well. So, yep, that's pretty much the end of the video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you for watching. And, yeah, tell me what you want to see. I'll make some videos based on what you want. Alright, thank you. Good night, everybody.